Okay, Scorpio. How you doing, Scorpio? I hope all of you are doing well. Now, we have to get moving here if we want to get a reading, y'all. And this is for all the way to Tuesday, Spirit. We're going to get some information. Let's see what's going on between now and to Tuesday, since I got started on y'all late, okay? So what's going on, Spirit? Give me some cards here. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Also, it says any magic throw it upon me, I ask you to knock it down immediately. It is done and it is so. Also, let's get going and let's rock and load. And what comes out is allegedly. Don't take it personal, okay? What's going down with Scorpio, Spirit? And happy Mother's Day that's coming up for all of you. I want to say happy Mother's Day and hope you living in your life and experiencing life. Two more, Spirit. Okay, one more, Spirit. Well, okay, thank you. You know, hope you living your life and living it like it's golden. Now let's talk, okay? So we have spiritually. Someone here is spiritually, you know, they're very spiritual. They have instincts. They're reading the room, baby. This person is like clarity itself. This is a spirit. This is someone that basically can read the room, baby. Tell you, you know, like a high priestess to me. Someone that can read you like whatever, okay? Somebody here is resisting. There's something somebody's resisting. Somebody's resisting something. You're resisting something because you want to be in a defense mode. Somebody's defending and resisting something, you know, the voice. Somebody's resenting your voice. In other words, somebody don't like your voice. Scorpio, they crosswatcher, they want you to shut the heck up. Your voice is just outstandingly, it brings attention and it makes people want to, you know, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Let's make this world a better place if we can. They want to reach out and touch, baby. They want to reach out and touch you so bad. They're like, if I could get to you, you just need to be quiet because you make me on the defense about your spirituality and what you believe in. You high up your short, and I'm about to pull you down a little bit. That's what somebody's saying allegedly. It's just challenging, like, you know, somebody's basically sick of your mouth. They're like, you talk too much, man. You all in you think you everything and about the chicks, baby. You know, what's going on? Why they so jealous, baby? They envious of you, Scorpio, wagging their tail and their head around, talking about like, and somebody's very childish. Give me something on this, Spirit. And this is alleged, y'all. Don't take this personal. But somebody's childish. Now, why are you so defensive? Why are you mad and acting like that? Why are you so mad, Scorpio or cross watching this? Why are you so up in your feelings and you need to get a feeling check? Oh, because you're in the transformation. Okay, you changed. So you're in the Scorpio's in defense because the Scorpio is changed. You know, I don't know what's wrong with people because you changed, made people in their feelings. You know, you changed and you changed the inner part of you too. You changed. Your whole who you are is not who you are. It says you are one. So, you know, you are one. You're starting to see you are one all together, you know, but you shed all these skins, you know. In other words, you transferred, baby. You was on up there. You like, I got to go further than this. I can't stay behind. I had to move on. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Somebody says that you shouldn't be on the fence because they had to, you know, step up their game. So people are very defensive because you've moved up. You know, you went up. You know, you transcend to live higher, and they don't like it. And this is alleged. Names might come out or whatever. This is allegedly. What we need to know, Spirit, give me something on this, because people don't like your transformation, Scorpio. They just don't. They want you to go back the way you used to be. It says somebody says we were taught this. Somebody named Tanya is one of those, and that her Hebrew means she was taught that, or he. It says someone is a obituary liar. That's what this person is saying allegedly. Someone says, but this person is somebody's a child molesting case is coming soon. So somebody need to be careful of this man or lady. So they're getting a child molesting case, but they're saying something's wrong with somebody else, but somebody else has it. And somebody, they said, I cut all my hair for lying to me in the past. Somebody cut all their hair off because somebody was lying to somebody and they bald as a jack wagon. It says your karmic brother was one of those that liked to do those M's. Your common brother had a problem. Your common brother was on the, the side of, Ricketts. I would tie your ass up, and I would sneak in the night, and I would do what I gotta do dirty to you, and I would love it, because I really is about that life. Somebody's about that life. That's what it's saying in that channel. It says, you're not going to be in the dark forever now. So you're going to come out in the light. You're not going to be in the dark forever now. See, this is a bad cousin in the past that was all in on this. Your cousin. You had a cool cousin, and this cousin lost their job because of all the stress. They did. They lost their job, and they should have paid attention, but they didn't. It says your own co-workers don't like you. They was all ganging up to take you to the M, saying case your co-workers, people that you work with, Scorpio Crosswater, they was all against you. Somebody could have February and their birthday too was against you. But you're gonna be the last man standing though. But you be careful. There's secrets. There's hidden secrets. They can harm you with. So pay attention. It says, but God, pray more, because God will listen to you. God listens to your prayer, Scorpio. It says, I am in jail, but I am leaving you everything I own. Somebody's in jail, but they're going to leave everything they own. Somebody's going to be a rich lady or man. Yes or no? Oh, they says, let's go. Somebody's going to be rich, baby. And it says, let's go. It says, be happy. Be more of a listener with your family members, but don't judge them. Don't judge them so harshly. That's what Robert Sr. is saying from the past. It says, okay, let me read that. Okay, you want me to read all that? It says, be a better listener with your family members, but don't judge others without knowing their side of the story. They could be feeling neglected and demand your attention. You will take a backseat from social obligations. So Robert Sr., my husband, this is my husband coming through. I hear it's my husband telling me, just don't judge, don't be judging them. Don't be so judgy, okay? You got to know both sides. Somebody could have a dragon. Could be year of the dragon, something about somebody was in union, something about hair ducts. It says somebody's body was in the field of grass. So somebody named Haddock's body was found or will be found in a field of grass or something, allegedly, because of something stupid that happened around the moon. I should be ashamed of myself. Someone named Regina, alleged names come out, but I don't know who this is. Someone said they should be ashamed of themselves. Someone named Regina. It says, show the world the real you. Regina, you need to wake up and show the world the real you. You're not going to get pat on the booty for sitting there acting like you didn't know this. It's time to step up your game. This person named Regina, whoever you are, don't sit back and don't be ashamed of every lesson that you learned. You learned the lesson. Now get your butt up, because someone put a trap in your house, in your car, and there's cameras watching you everywhere. So remember that. And so why you lying about somebody also lying about being in the same relationship? Okay, somebody's in the same sex relationship allegedly, and they're lying about it, and and somebody know that's gonna wreck some things once that comes out. They don't want that truth to come out. They don't want that to come out. They're like, oh, mind your business. Oh, mind your business. Stay out. This is, I'm just trying to cope with everything. Somebody's gonna get high honors, and they said, stop how the police is coming to get, both heaven police is coming to pick your ass up, because you just won't stop. See, something was seductive in the past. Somebody was very seductive, and they put it out there too much, and they landed on the wrong tree, and they should know to stand on business. Even if you get caught, you still got to own up to what you do and move forward. Don't stay behind because you're scared, and fear don't stop you. Like, share, subscribe.